John, what are your thoughts on the critical moment there where it looks she's made it 3-3 and the goal comes off the board?
You guys watch the game. You don't need my help with that.
And you come back from 3-0 down, just talk about what your team showed in this game, and if you
Played
thought...
our ass off.
Yeah.
Played our ass off. That's not a 4-1 series.
Going along with it not being a 4-1 series, do you think it's more just a couple bounces here or there, or was it really something that the Penguins were doing that you didn't have an answer
Did you
for?
watch the series? Then you'll have the answer.
Is it your opinion that Fleury was out of the crease when that contact is made?
I am not talking about the play. Stop baiting me into it, please.
Just trying to get your viewpoint.
No,
You're the coach.
there's no sense in me having a viewpoint on it. It happened.
Just, John, you obviously had a lot of guys, but Jenner seemed tonight like a player possessed out there. Yeah, he scored. He seemed like he was on top of the crease the whole game.
Yeah, I'm not singling out any one player. That was a team effort. I like our group. I'll tell you right now, I like our group. Do we have some things to work on and get better at? You're goddamn right we do, but I like our group.
John, the special teams in this series, I think they ended up with 5 or 6 power play goals.
Yep.
Can you speak to the difference that makes in a close series?
Special teams are very important in the playoffs, and theirs was better than ours.
John, is it fair to say that Fleury stole that game?
Well, we had a lot of chances. I think we had over 30 chances, which is just insane. We needed to capitalize. We didn't. They did.
Coach, you talk about this being a process this entire year. What did you learn about this series with your team?
That we're a good team. I think with some of the, I'm not going to the young and inexperienced. I don't want to go there at all. I thought our guys had no fear playing against the Stanley Cup champ. A very good team we played. They had no fear. And we put a ton of good minutes in. I'm proud of our club. As I said, that's not a 4-1 series, and not going to piss and moan about it. They win, but I like a lot of things about our club. And as I said, we have to lick our wounds and learn from some of the things that went on in this series. But I'm really I can't wait to get going again with them, quite honestly. I'm proud of them. I'm very proud of the group.
John, this builds a little bit on that answer, but with the comeback, with how this team performed, mental toughness was so huge for you going into this year. How much progress did you see the team make?
We've grown. We grew through some, I thought tonight was a perfect example as far as what went on with the change of momentum there. We score the tying goal, and then we end up down a man. And even in other parts of the game, they score. They ramped it up and surged, but then we came back and played. I really like how our team handled the momentums. We didn't lose ourselves completely, and then we went back and kept on playing. As the series went on, I thought we were getting stronger. But give them credit. That's a good hockey club. It's a well-coached team. Their top players hurt us. They capitalize when it doesn't take much for them to get a couple of chances, and they're scoring goals. And I think that was the big difference. We had a number of opportunities we couldn't. They did. They put the puck in the net.
John, looking at the whole series, did you pretty much get what you expected from Pittsburgh? Anything about their game surprise you?
No, nothing surprised. That's a good team. As I said, a well-coached team. It's a team that plays fast, has a ton of equipment up front there as far as scoring goals. But I like where we stood, though. I like where we stood with them. It could have been easily 2-2 coming into this game. So, yeah.
And when did you know you would not have Foligno tonight, and what kind of impact did that make?
After warm-up. basically played on one leg the last game.